Hey everybody, and welcome back to Storytime with Sarah. If you're new here, welcome. I'm really glad that you're here and that you're joining in and cuddling up for some story time with me. If you've been around for a while, then you know that I've made some announcements recently. The very first being that I was going to start reading series of children's books for our younger audience. And the Circumference series, and probably by now Pete the Cat has already released. If not, he's coming. I record all these videos roughly around the same time, and then I stagger my releases, so if I say something, sorry, spoiler alert. The other big announcement that I made was starting Saturday, October 5th here at the Book Nook in Canby, which is where I'm filming. We will be offering live story reading at 10 a.m. It's called Saturday Stories with Sarah. And you and your kids can just come. We're going to curl up back here in the children's section, and we're going to read probably about 3 books during a half an hour segment. It's just going to be a lot of fun, a great community event. You'll definitely want to stop by. So that's every Saturday in October, starting on the 5th at 10 a.m. at the Book Nook in Canby, Oregon. Really hope to see you there. The next announcement that I have for my channel, and probably the last announcement for a while as I delve back into more regularly posting, is I don't want to just read books and cater for the younger children, but I also want to be able to pull in your older elementary age kids as well. And so with that, I'm going to be offering videos that go through a chapter book. That way we've got quite a few videos that span one book, and your kids can follow along and get to know those characters with me as we go through. And so that's what I'm starting today, is we're going to be starting our first chapter book together. It's a book from my childhood that I absolutely loved, and it's called Sideways Stories from Wayside School. If you haven't read this, you are in for a treat. It's really fun characters. The author, Louis Sachar, is just a phenomenal writer, and just really grasps your attention. He's got kind of shorter little chapters, and each chapter is about a student at this school. So we're going to get to know everybody pretty intimately. And there are 3 books in this series. I will do all 3, but we're just starting with the first one today. Each chapter book video will cover 2 chapters of the book. That way the videos aren't too long and they're not too short. Should I get into a chapter book that the author just has really long chapters or like 1-page chapters, I will obviously adjust for that. But for this book specifically, we're going to do 2 chapters per video. So why don't you go grab a friend or a blanket or a stuffy or something like that and come cuddle up, because it is story time with Sarah.